Streaming live. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine. Just gonna do a quick little review on The Punisher. Watched the first 3 episodes, so I just want to do a little review. So I'm streaming it real quick, and before I do that, got an intro. All right, I'm back. All right, like I said, just watched The Punisher. First 3 episodes. I didn't watch the whole thing, and you know, it's okay so far. It's about what I thought it was. So I'm gonna just start from what's going on. If you watch that first season, okay, that first season it left off Punisher, Frank Castle got let off the hook for, you know, because it was the government cover up, and they took him out, and now they gave him a pardon and a new name, and now he's trying to live his life quietly. I guess he just like traveling around looking for somewhere to live, because now he has no more enemies to fight because all his enemies are gone. Okay, so it start off, he's in a bar, just, you know, just looking for a place to get something to drink. I already got a problem with kind of how they doing this, because everything is built on coincidence. This whole story arc of this season is built on coincidences. Now, if you've seen on the trailer, he has like a little sidekick now. Not really a sidekick, more of I'm trying to protect this kid, so now she's got to stay close to me, so it's the only way she stay alive. It's one of them deals. So I'm like, okay, I saw that. So, like I said, Frank trying to live his life quietly. He went to this little bar to get a drink, and you know, this girl show up, and she's in trouble. They kill me with this, man. You can see a lot of that on the little trailer. I gotta let me play some of the trailer. So, you know, the girl's in trouble. She, you know, so Frank, being, you know, the guy he is, he's gonna protect her, and so this is what kills me about this. So it wasn't just like some dudes trying to harass her. It's some big time government, not really government. I don't know if they government, but some big time military mercenaries are after this little girl. We don't know why. And this enters your villain. Oh God, I forgot his name. But your villain is I guess he a priest, mercenary priest, and he's he's so over the top. Well, he's not over the top, but he's so extra that, you know, everything he said, every time he talked to somebody, he'd look at him and then he'd say a Bible verse, and then he'd kill him or some shit. Like, okay, oh my God, one of them. He's like a religious fanatic or something. Okay. So we got our villain. He's after this girl, and this is where Frank come into play. Frank, like I said, it's built on coincidences. Frank wasn't looking for this girl. He wasn't looking for trouble. He just happened to come in the same bar as the girl came into running. And this was a coincidence that she was on the run. She didn't know. Okay, she was on the run, and she was running from these mercenaries because she has a piece of information. And she just like kind of like got on the bus and went to another town and just went to the closest place she can for, you know, some food and a place to stay. And it just so happens that Frank was there. Coincidence. Okay, so okay, if you buy that, okay. For their own, it turns into the same old Punisher stuff where they attack the girl, and now bodies start to just drop. Like, bodies start to drop like crazy. And I'm like, man, this series, I don't know, man. It's it's unbelievable how the coincidences in this season is way too unbelievable. The writing is just a little too things happen because you need it to happen. So the believability of this season is out the window. Like all the stuff that's happening, it's like it's don't make sense. It's stupid. You got mercenaries that say, "Hey, we got to take this girl quietly, so we don't want no gunshots." But 50 of them come into a bar and they kill everybody there, and I'm looking like, what are you doing here? Okay, it's just things like that. It's just way too unbelievable. They got things like I said, they dropped about 30 bodies and it's not even on the news the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's like a freaking massacre just happened, and it's just like no big deal. So the local police aren't like at alert. But I guess I give them this. So after they did that, I guess they went to another town. So now this is like the second episode, I believe. So once they're in the other town, you know, mind you, this girl will not tell Frank why these people are after her. So the whole time she keep lying and keep trying to escape his escape from him. And I'm thinking like that don't make sense because you saw he's like this badass military guy. You see these mercenaries are after you, and they're not just no little, you know, they definitely military. I mean, you saw how well trained and whatever they are. And you why won't you stay with the one person that protected you and that can handle itself, but she keep trying to run? Maybe she's trying to protect him, or maybe she's just stupid. I'm going with the latter because she ain't had no reason to keep trying to run. So, like I said, the series is getting very unbelievable, and the bodies are just dropping for like crazy. That's why I said this brings back season 2, because that season 1, you know, they ended up with a conflict in the bar that Frank was at, and he met a girl and he liked her, the bartender. So episode 2, they end up in the hotel, and that's most of the season of them trying to, and it's telling the audience what's going on too. So most of episode 2. Now we get to understand what's going on, right? No, they won't tell us what's going on. It's 20 minutes of her BSing him about why those mercenaries are after her, and they will not tell the audience what's going on. All you know is, like, from Frank's point of view, all you know is some people trying to kill her, and he's trying to protect her or whatever. So he keep asking her why they trying to kill you. She won't tell him. They get to a point where they have a big shootout at the hotel. So every episode ends with a big shootout with about at least 5 or more people dead. Every episode. Just so unbelievable, man. Because every time something happened, and then he got a friend with the police, they be like, "Oh, I'll clean this up. You get out of here, Frank." And I'm thinking like, Frank leaves at least 5 or more bodies every time he goes somewhere. How are you cleaning up after him? How are you, you know what I'm saying? How is this cool, man? No, it's not. I can't clean up after you. You didn't just damage some property. You fucking left bodies on multiple times, not just once. Multiple bodies. Okay, so they end up at this hotel, and this is where the next set piece. So like most of this episode 2, they just pretty much in the hotel. Like I said, it's like a lot of dialogue. This is the part where they should tell us what's going on, but they do not. They do not disclose what this girl has. They gave us a little something. I don't want to spoil it, but they gave us a little something. She has something that the mercenaries are after, right? And then she will not disclose what that is, and they will not disclose this to the viewers. So basically, she keep BSing and she keep lying, and they making it clear that she's like a little con artist, and she keep lying and stuff. So at this point, and I can't even remember how the mercenaries found their location, so the mercenaries attack them. Here we go with another big shoot scene. So we got at least at least five, at least 5 to more dead bodies now, because when you deal with the Punisher, you're not gonna walk away from that. That's his MO. So we got more dead bodies. So at this point, you weren't like, where's the police? Where's the police? So finally, the police arrive. Ooh, we got the cops. We got the cops. Yeah, the cops get there. They finally, this is the 3rd episode, basically. They finally make an arrest, and now they got Frank and the girl in the custody. So now let's find out what's going on, because now the authorities, these are local police. These are not like state police. This is like a little small town. I think they said they was in Ohio, because first they was in Michigan. So I guess when that first shootout, they went to Ohio to, they went to, they was I guess they was on their way to somewhere. I guess they was on their way. That don't make sense. If they was in Michigan, I thought they was on their way to New York, but I don't know where they was heading. But I thought I heard them say they was in Ohio, which that don't make sense. But moving right along. I don't know. They was heading somewhere. Point is, once they was there, they was in this small town, and you have the same kind of cliche story of the small town police station is going to be sieged by these big time mercenaries. So now you got the small time cops, going up against these big time mercenaries, which they are not equipped for this at all. And the thing is, this would kill me. So, they got this whole thing where the sheriff is, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give something else is going on here. I got to find out what's going on here. No, you don't, man, because they very much outnumbered, and then they want to make this little stand, with the police station. I mean, the sheriff want to make this little stand, putting all his people, life on the line or whatever. I just think it was like it was pointless. It was very pointless. And again, we still don't know what's going on because the girl will not give nobody no information. She keep lying. Every time they ask what's going on, she got another lie. I don't know. I'm a student. I'm just a kid. I just got put in this situation. They made it clear at the beginning that she had some kind of information or some kind of she has something that they want, and she keep lying about it, and it's really pissing me off because people keep getting killed. So this is the 3rd incident where people are getting killed because this girl has something and she won't tell them what she have. You know what I'm saying? And everybody keep trying to protect her or whatever, but she keep lying to everybody. To me, it's like it's getting kind of it's just getting kind of stupid, and it's frustrating me because they're not really explaining to us what's going on as far as why they looking for her or whatever. And like I said, the mercenaries got this boss, and he's like a religious fanatic, and all he does is quote Bible verses, and he just I've seen his acting in a few other things. He's a good actor. He's kind of selling it. He's selling it pretty good, but it's still a cliche, stupid character, but we don't know why they attacking it. So this is the 3rd episode now, where we into the 3 episodes in, and we still don't know what information this girl has, and why is it worth all these people getting killed. So at this point, I feel like the show is kind of writing itself in the corner because once we find out what it is, it better be something to make us say, oh, wow, okay, now I see why they doing all this. Because if it's just some bull crap. Now, I think it was some pictures. Now, I don't want to spoil nothing, but I think it was some pictures she had. Now, I think, because I don't know, because they didn't tell the audience yet. I think some pictures of something. So, it better not be nothing from like a crooked politician seeing his mistress or something like that. It better not be no crap like that. It's got to be something like real big, because they're going through a lot of trouble to get these pictures. So, I just feel like the show is kind of putting themselves in that bind, This is kind of where we at. They, like I said, the 3rd episode, they made this the siege on the police station. Body's gonna drop, and then of course they're gonna realize Frank, is a badass. So get him a gun and let him loose, and you can see where that goes from there. It's getting kind of cliche, but I tell you what, some of the action scenes are pretty good. The shooting is pretty decent. I mean, the shooting scenes are pretty decent, but it's getting kind of cliche. They fall into a pattern. Every episode they get to a situation where they need to make a stand, and then Frank just end up killing everybody. They starting to repeat that, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So I mean, I'm gonna watch it to finish it up, but it's getting kind of cliched, same old, same old. But basically, that's where we end the first 3 episodes, and I'm gonna tell you like this: it's kind of, I don't feel like it's pointless. Like, I don't feel like I'm not getting anything, but I feel like they're not moving the plot at all. Like, from the beginning, from the first episode to the 3rd episode, nothing changed, other than people getting killed. We know about this. We know this girl is have some kind of information that these guys are after, and we don't know what it is. And the 2 episodes after that, we in the same position we was in the first episode. Only difference is every time the mercenaries corner them, Frank kill them all. They did that. They have done it 3 times, and now I need some answers by episode 4. I want to find out what the hell this girl got. Is it worth all this? Where they go from here? This whole season is kind of like a rescue thing. I didn't talk about Jigsaw. We know Billy Russo, Jigsaw. He's in the hospital. He's supposed to not have a memory of the incident and whatever. So as you can see right there, his face is fine. He got this mask on. He's scared. He don't want to show his face because his face supposed to be. And then they showed this one scene. He took the mask off, and the nurse looked like, oh my God. She like looked away or whatever. And I'm looking like, this dude's face ain't even messed up, man. So I'm gonna talk more about him in the next review. I'm gonna wrap this up because it wasn't nothing going on with him. It was more like setting him up. And the actor's doing a pretty good job, though. The actor's doing a good job of setting him up. But the overall arc, the overall plot is kind of nowhere. It's the same shit. This girl got some kind of information that mercenaries want, and they keep showing up and killing everybody. They won't run out of mercenaries, I'll tell you that, because it's like he killed at least 10 of them every episode. So, I mean, what you want? So, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. That's just my first a review of episode 1 through 3. Not much there narrative wise. Once you see the beginning, you already gonna know what it is. All it is gonna be going through Frank killing everybody. Other than that, same old. So we'll see later as the show go on. Maybe it'll get a little more interesting. But as of right now, it's nothing there. Just John Bernthal mowing down mercenaries. So, I mean, if you like action, it'd be something for you. It's a little gory, but, it is what it is. I'm going to wrap this up because I gotta do some stuff today. But that's my review for Punisher Season 2, Netflix Punisher Season 2, Episode 1 through 3. And I'll have more on episodes 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm going to finish it up later. All right, thanks for checking out the video. Peace.